as you go out on the street, a really haggard-looking drunk guy with like one tooth left in his mouth is staggering up towards you, and he says, "I got something to say to you."
No.
I ready my...
the beholder.
Oh, right. Ah, yes.
I poke him in the chest with my
It's like an
axe.
eye here. Yeah.
I have information about Floon for you.
I quickly yank.
Okay.
I quickly
Yeah,
yank
yeah.
my eye
Fluent
socket.
Listen-
Listen,
dude
listen
really
to this
before,
guy.
right?
Yeah, listen to this guy.
Correct.
Yeah. Floon. You are looking for
Yes.
Floon. Is that right?
Yes, we're
It's a
looking for
cycle.
him.
I believe so.
He was drinking at the Skewer Dragon 2 nights ago. And
Yes,
then he stuck around after the other fellow left, and he hooked up with Raynar Neverember. That's like you know the city. Neverember, the last name you recognize because the former open lord of Waterdeep was called Neverember, and this is actually his son. So it's like almost like Prince. Now that open lord is in sort of exile in another city, and they have another open lord here, but he still hasn't sort of acknowledged the switch in power, and there are some people that still supports him.
Can I roll a history check to see how much
So
I
he
can
was hanging
remember?
out with this guy, right?
Rena, yes. So they left together, and yeah. The previous open lord was called Dargult Neverember. He said, "Yeah, chip of the old block, that one." He says, "He's just another spoiled rich noble that likes to rub our noses in it." Anyway, they were drinking and played a few rounds of Three Dragon Ante before they left, and there was another crew that sort of left immediately after them. So,
Crew? What kind of crew? Any type of features?
no, not really. But they used to. Some people say that they have seen them hang around Candle
The
Lane.
old skyship pirate
Ah.
crew.
Did they have any kind of tattoos on them?
Yes.
Oh.
One of them had a black snake with wings on his neck.
Sense.
Oh, cool guys everywhere in this town.
I have.
And then there is us.
I'm looking around to make sure we are safe, so I want to roll a perception to see if I see anyone following
Yes.
us or looking
Yes.
at us too much.
Are you gonna oppose that with a stealth roll? No, you're not there.
You're like, hi.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
20.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm down the street and I'll wait. I know you, so I'll just wave. You're like, oh, so that's why this guy's here, right? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just keep this following person to myself.
Yeah. Okay.
We have an understanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or are you just waving back like, hi?
Yeah. We haven't seen them since. He says.
Am I allowed to roll a history check to see how much I can remember about this lord?
Yes,
That's a good idea.
you can.
Oh, 4! I
Not
rolled-
this time.
It doesn't look like it, right? Probably.
I can. The only thing I can remember
9 or
is
something.
a small detail about a little golden trinket that is passed down
You-
through the family.
You seem to recall that there was some sort of scandal, or that he was accused of something. That's why he's in exile and couldn't return. You can't really remember something. It was something to do with maybe if it was that piece of jewelry, or if there was some sort of treasure, or you don't really remember. But there was a reason why he had to sort of leave or / flee the city.
Now I
Yeah.
really see
Nice long.
two options. Either we go to Candle Lane, where these weird dudes seem to hang out, or we talk to this Neverember or whatever. I don't know.
You try to find Rena.
Yeah. Rena, yeah.
I think the flying snake guys are the best option.
Same
Yeah,
here.
I
Probably.
think so too.
What would you call
So
them?
Candle
D&D?
Lane, wherever that is.
Bikers? No.
Yeah, yeah.
The biker crew.
And we know what happens when you go there.
I feel
I
like
get
a
to
combat.
bash things.
I was going
I
to say,
feel-
it's about time, don't you think?
Yes.
I feel like a combat encounter is going to start. So I start. So
Revving
I
up
start.
your tentacles.
So I start sort of revving up my lasers. They
Yeah.
sort of start glowing a bit. and so where is this street? Candle Street.
Candle Lane. Yeah.
Candle.
Well, should we try to find the thief or whatever you are first?
I've already found you, don't worry about it.
That's okay. She usually turns up when we need her.
Okay. Well, if you don't show up, you don't get any of the money.
May I make an athletics check? Because I
Yes.
want to track them by being on tops of the buildings.
Okay, yeah,
as we
sure,
go.
sure.
Right. Which is only a +6.
Yeah.
Right.
You're crouching tiger it across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rooftops.
yeah,
Yeah, not a problem.
So we head to.
Candle Lane.
Yeah, so you take a sharp left. Instead, you were down here somewhere close to the tavern, and now you're going up here. Candle Lane is
Yeah.
this little one here.
So I spot the guy with the snake tattoo. He's hanging out with two.
Eric, you are not the dungeon master.
Sorry.
This is what's called director talk. And different games allow different people to take director talk at different times. Dungeons and Dragons is kind of straightforward about this. One person has
Yeah.
director.
You come upon this Candle Lane, which ironically enough doesn't have a lot of candles. The sort of street lighting, because there's like a lamplighters guild that go around and fixes the street lighting everywhere. They don't seem to frequent this lane very often, or someone just
Promising.
makes it a point out of crashing these lanterns every day, and they finally stop fixing them. There's one though still burning at the end of this sort
But we
of
can
cul-de-sac
see-
thing. Yeah,
The road still, right?
yeah,
We
but
can
it's
see
but
in
it's
front of
dark.
us.
It's dark here.
So this is really a portal to Victorian England
Yes.
in the bad part.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
go through the wardrobe. And
Yeah,
we end
yeah,
up-
yeah.
What is Master
Yeah.
Wild?
yeah. Plus, in this case, I think it's the other way around.
That's what we were
Yeah,
saying.
you
yes.
came from Narnia, and you.
Yeah, exactly. And we end up with Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at the other end of this alley, you see an old, probably abandoned warehouse building that has a black snake painted on the
Ooh,
door.
there we go.
Actually, with wings. And you realize that this is probably a Centarim symbol.
So they're one of the guilds that's fighting with Xanathar.
But a lot of people would oppose the term guild. But one of the gangs.
Guild is as guild does.
Yeah.
Should I leave now? Because I've already played this part?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
As
So-
long as you don't spoil anything.
I will-
You can just...
Yeah.
You just point out the guy with the most hit points. So I know who
I'm
to
gonna
attack.
try to just follow somebody and not do stupid stuff.
I think all in favor of who's all in favor of going inside of going inside the building with the black snake.
I walk inside.
No, but that's pretty
I
much
follow.
the way.
So,
I quickly chase in.
there is like a fence outside, like a small
He
yard.
gets an inspiration for that. That's on his
Yeah,
sheet.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You go up to there's like a bigger door that you can open, and you can drive in a cart with oxen and things like that. And then there's a smaller door to the left, and there's also a window there.
I go through the door.
The big one,
No, the small one.
the small one. Okay.
I'm not the carriage.
Yeah, it's what the hell? It's open. Yeah, you go in.
Yeah.
You go in. Okay.
Um,
I
I take a quick look around.
And you're still debating this.
Initiative is
But
just
I'm
your
following
dexterity
him.
bonus.
I
Yes.
told you.
Yes.
I quickly zoom in after.
Okay.
I told you, I'm right on.
I am following the young lady.
That's
Yes,
the
because
reason
I
I
have
zoomed
your
in.
medicine.
That's right.
So,
Obviously.
just to give you an idea, you are in an area where the ceiling is quite low, but you can stand upright because you're a dwarf. You wouldn't. No one else here would have a problem probably with that either. But it's quite rather low, like in here. So it's not the
No
regular.
overhands.
The holders
Exactly.
are pretty
Yeah.
big, so I'm pretty
and-
sure I'm gonna be a bit
And there's some
squished.
support structures holding this up, and there's crates,
Noted.
barrels, sacks of I don't know apples and flowers and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe they're making pie. And then it opens up into a larger warehouse area that sort of connects to where you could take a cart of oxen and drive in, right? And that one is a lot higher ceiling, probably like 2 stories high or something. There's a set of stairs, flight of stairs going up, and around this larger area is like a balcony with a railing around, right? And there may be some rooms up there, you don't know.
Some of us know
The
our
whole-
city secrets.
Yes.
Can I be coming in through the top?
You could be coming in from a back door if you want to.
The back
because
door up
there's-
there. I
yeah.
want to get in from. Remember, I'm on the roof,
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
can
going
go.
to
There's a
sneak in that
back
way.
door on the upper floor
Perfect.
in the other direction. So it has a set of stairs on the outside on that alleyway,
Yep.
which is a different alley, coming in through that way. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that.
People.
Yes, they rolled a 1 on their perception, so they are completely oblivious to your presence yet. Even though you didn't even try to sneak, you just opened the door and went in. They're actually
there's
have
a
their
giant
2 of them have their
folder.
backs turned to you. You see a weirdly shaped creature. They're medium sized, similar to your height, so not human height, but they are
They're short.
grayish, and they have a big black beak coming out of their faces, and they have like a hood up, and they're standing there talking to each other in a weird squawking type of crow way, and it almost sounds like they are just repeating the same thing over and over again, like it was something they heard someone else say, and they are trying to communicate, just repeating phrases that someone else made up, and it sounds a little bit weird.
What are they saying? Can we hear any words?
They're saying things like Sanathar, kill them all, he says, and then he says,
Well,
tie up the pretty boy.
so much for the question.
Walk in and I say, could the one who kidnapped Flong or whatever his name is stand up?
That's right.
Raise your hands.
All right, yeah, that's it. The rest of you are still outside, or
No.
No, I'm up there.
You're on the other side. You approach the sort of side door or back door to the office room or whatever. That's locked, but you can fix that.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
thieves' tools, no problem.
So I'm not even gonna, because you have like +6 or something.
I mean,
Yeah,
plus 6
whatever.
for athletics,
Easy
but not for. I'm not sure what sleight of hand.
Yeah,
No,
so-
+4. So okay.
Okay, it's good enough. So you fix that, and once you're inside, you hear commotion
I can see
breaking
all
out.
these things.
Yeah,
yes.
so you're actually in a like a small office room that is more or less cleared out. It's like a table and a chair and maybe a lantern, and that's it. But just as you step out of the office onto the
catwalk.
railing,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
the
what I
catwalk,
want. Yes.
then you see down, and that's when the action breaks out. So
Finally, come
right,
on.
and you are still outside.
No, I
No.
followed him.
You
I
followed
was
him. You're just
really
behind
close.
him.
I
You are?
follow
I
the young
went in.
lady.
Okay, so you're like in a line after that guy.
Yes,
Ranged weapon.
basically.
Yes, you can do this with a ranged weapon,
Yes.
and as long as you are next to him, I can get advantage.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
You're above him.
Yes. I would give you, if you were unknown to them or completely hidden when you did the attack, I could give you advantage just for
all
that.
he has to
as
do
well.
is be next to them.
Yeah, that's a good.
So,
Okay, so now we have some combat. So
Six.
I usually do something like this.
Oh, stop that! Stop that! He didn't call for a roll.
Okay.
You know how it yeah, exactly. You know how it goes. I'll just
Let's,
roll here casually until I get the 20, and
Yes.
oh, look at that!
But I can't do that when we have guests here.
Slår du ett initiativ?
Yeah, with a bad example.
Yeah,
For
yes. I got you.
Dåligt exempel.
I'm gonna
Ja.
use my fire
20.
ray that I've been charging up. It does 2d6 fire damage.
Vänta, vi har inte ens räknat ut mitt initiativ.
Nej, men det är din Dex modifier. Där, +1 ska du skriva där.
So do I roll initiative?
En moment. Alla ska göra så.
What's your name? Frank
Franco.
Oh, that's not a monster. It's us.
Frankolis.
Yeah.
This, I can use this as behold.
Okay, roll it.
Okej.
6. You're over here somewhere. Next.
You're over there.
My turn. Me, behold. It's behold. And my guy's right here.
Yeah.
We know.
And you roll a d20.
11.
13. Okay.
Bob.
Bob's a funny name.
Bob.
8.
Buff.
You're not very charismatic, that's for sure.
Lucinda,
I don't
the
need
second.
charisma, I have an axe.
It's fine.
Åh. 6.
Well, now they can move in positions and then you can use it.
Det
Take
You
them off.
have a +2 and you have a +1, so I'm just gonna do that.
Yes.
So,
Wow.
In favor of the bonus.
Okay.
All right, Flinta, you're up.
Yeah.
Only one.
No, they're gonna do.
They all do,
Everyone
they'll
is gonna
go at
do on
once.
that initiative. Yeah. There's 2 other of these creatures out in the larger area that are moving towards you now, and they have some sort of. What do they have? Short bow. Yeah, that's right. So the ones that are out in the bigger area, they are moving this way so they can get line of sight to you, and they start to fire arrows at you. So I'm gonna roll 2 of these, and I'm gonna try to hit not you because you're hiding, and not you because they're not aware of you yet. So we have you guys. So one of you don't get an arrow. So 1, 2, 3. You don't get an arrow, of course, because you're the one that's
I'm
shimmering.
short.
They're afraid of you.
Oh no, not
This
the
shimmering is useless. They don't even try to hit me.
Still gonna kill
Okay,
that cleric.
so on the wizard, that's a miss. Because you have cover and you're behind the other one. 15 is +5. That's a 20. So it's a hit right in the eye of the beholder.
Which eye?
One of them. Let's see.
The good news, he has a zillion. Like 1 hit point.
4 plus
You
3.
can't go
So
blind.
4 hit points
I have 10
from
hit
a
points.
tiny
Mark it
Ooh, all you
arrow.
did was make me mad.
That's right.
Time to paralyze all 3 of you.
Do you if you take that one and you just mark down a 4 so we can keep track.